What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nate Matthews back again with another video. As y'all can see, we sitting back in front of this embroidery machine, so you know it's time for another one. Today's video is being brought to you by NeverDenyMe.com. Make sure you take a look at the website for all your graphic needs, anything from digital to physical. As y'all can see, that little slight upgrade I did to my machine right there. This though is the PE770. We're gonna go ahead and stitch up another design. As you guys can see, I do have my hoop with the stabilizer already inside. Today's colors are gonna be red, black, and white. I got my regular scissors to cut. I got my embroidery scissors getting ready here. I have the design already loaded up on the flash drive. I might have to make a separate video too, because I keep sending people these files and you guys are saying they're not reading on your machine, or you don't really know why it's not working. These designs work. You just got to know how to import them into your machine. Simply download the file from the email that I send you, put it on your flash drive, put it into the machine, and I'm gonna show you guys right now exactly how to load it up. I know a lot of you guys may have different machines and stuff than me, but it's all good. I'm gonna show y'all. This is the basics of how you want to do it no matter which machine you have. So this design is going to be coming from this folder. Again, the PE770 just has an outline and stuff like that. You can't really see what you're stitching, but I know what I'm doing because I stitched it up. So as you guys can see, the first two parts of this design, again, there's 5 parts total. First 2 parts of this design are just a placement stitch and a tack down stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this into the machine. This is, again, the stabilizer in my 4-inch hoop. Just gonna go ahead and toss that in. Load the clip, and let me show you guys too. I like to show you guys a preview of what we're getting ready to do today. I didn't actually stitch these ahead of time like I did with the last one. So this is what we're going to be stitching up. This is the preview that I sent to the customer, and that's how it kind of works, guys. You send me your picture, we can discuss everything you want, which actually should be noted in the form. If there's anything I'm confused about or whatever, I'm gonna check back with you. I'm gonna get it to how you like it. Once you confirm, I'll either send you the file if that's the type of order you placed. And once you confirm this as well, I'll go ahead and get started stitching up your design. First color though, as the machine told me, was black. So I'm loading the spool of black into the machine. Do already have my large cap right here. Loading this up. Toss that to the side, throw this down. I'm speeding up too quick because I know this design can actually fit 2 designs in one. So we're actually gonna adjust it and move the layout. I'm actually gonna slide it up as far as I can by keeping it in the 4-inch space that I have. Let me see, yep. All right, perfect. So that's just enough space. It's always good to do a little trace out too. Make sure, you got everything you need is in place. And this is, I have to be very precise with this one because this is a 4-inch space that I'm working with right here. And I think both of these patches are 2 inches in height, just under 2 inches in height. So I can get 2 of them on one sheet, but it's gonna be close. So let's go ahead and wind this up. I know the phone is ringing, it's going off right now, but we're getting started anyway. Y'all gonna see what it is. Y'all seen me, if you didn't see the last little video, I just wound up like 4 bobbins or whatever, 3 of them on camera. I actually did like 6 of them. Let's go ahead and get this. This is the same piece from the last project I did. You guys can see right here. If you guys want to see what I did with this piece, make sure you hit the card that pops up. Put it back in real quick. First part complete. Go ahead and pop it out of the machine. Showed us where to place the fabric, tacked it down. Look at the back, that's what it's looking like right now. Then we're gonna go ahead and get the embroidery scissors. Again, these are some very nice curved scissors. So go ahead and cut this design out. I like stitching on this material because it's very easy to cut. It's very soft, and the fact that we're gonna be stitching on top of it anyways, it does not make it like a weak design or anything like that. Now, if you're going to be using something that's very, you know, like spacious, like I'm going to be covering this entire thing up with stitches on top of it. But if you're going to be using anything where you're going to use the fabric as like a background, you want to make sure you use something that's a little bit like stronger than this. You can go ahead and throw this back into the machine. And it's getting ready to do its thing right now. It's getting ready to fill this entire thing in black. You guys seen this part before, right? It's just going to fill the whole entire thing in black. It's a very boring segment, but after this, then we're going to get to the actual part of the design. This is just the background, but you need this. You definitely cannot be skipping over nothing like this. So I'm going to give this a little bit of time to finish up, and I'll catch you guys when we're a little bit further into the design. And I actually didn't get too far into this design at all before I got this message on my machine that says the bobbin thread is running out. Good thing though, if you guys seen at the beginning of this video, and if you didn't see it, click the card that pops up. I actually showed you guys how to load a couple of bobbins. I actually loaded about 4 or 5 of them, you know, on and off camera. So what you do when it tells you that you're running out of bobbin thread is you always want to make sure you cut it at the bottom so it can actually, you know, tie a knot. You don't want just loose thread being there. After you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and release the lever. Then I need 2 hands for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop this out. And the bobbin thread is actually down here at the bottom. So we just simply pull this back. It pops this little window open. You can take this one out that's empty. It's always got a little tiny bit left on it, but you don't want it to run out before, you know, completely. So it's good that the machine tells you you're almost gonna run out. It actually shows you a picture of which way you need to thread it right there. So you don't put it in there backwards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll get back to the design. And it's going to pick up right from where it left off. It's winding it right back on up. And we're about halfway done with the design right now. As you guys can see there, it started from the bottom, it's going up to the top. Stitching it out, making it very nice and thick. Then I think I'm actually going to, before I put the next color in, I'm going to go ahead and clean up these edges just a little bit more. Even though I can really do that at the end. And we're going to be stitching it with a satin stitch around the border. It's going to clean it up even more, but you know, just for my sake, I might as well do it anyway. Rectangle right there, nice and plain. We're going to go ahead and throw this back into the machine. The reason I took it out to begin with after I was done is because I told you guys I was going to clean it up, which I did. Now we're going to go ahead and use the regular scissors, cut it from the top, release the lever, pull out this string. This is a brand new white from the last project that I ran out of this one. Matter of fact, I should try it too. I should try it just to start it. Nah, I'll wait. We are threading up the whites into the machine because the machine tells me the next color is white. That's how we know, guys. Some of you guys still actually ask those questions too, like you get nervous, like when am I gonna change this thread? How do I know when to change the color? The machine gonna tell you, man. The machine gonna tell you exactly what to do. Trust me. If you did your file correctly, or if you had your file made correctly, again, neverdenieme.com, I can make your files for you. Let's go ahead and get it started. My God. Now I told you guys the black part of the design is the longest. The rest of this design is gonna go very, very quick, very simple, very easy. The first lettering at the top there. Gotta do some more writing at the bottom. It's looking really good so far. Hey, I really do appreciate you guys that actually take my recommendations and stuff too as well. When I tell you guys that I don't think a design is gonna come out too well, and you know, maybe we should change the font, or maybe we should not do the you know, the trademark part of the logo. I really appreciate you guys that listen to me, because I'm not trying to, you know, mess up your guys' design at all. I'm trying to actually do what I know needs to be done. Little small details can be done, but not at a small scale. Now, if it's something, you know, like a, you know, a trademark logo that's is really small in the corner of the font, your design would need to be stitched out at a very big thing. So when that thing is small, it still ends up being, you know, at least like 1 inch or so. If you're doing something very small like this, and you're trying to do a little trademark logo that's, you know, super, super tiny, is not going to stitch. Now, I can put it on the program and stuff like that and show it on there, but when you stitch it out, it's not going to look good, trust me. I'm surprised I ain't got no other red like I thought I did. Let me see. Hold on. I might actually have some. I knew I wasn't tripping, y'all. Right when I was getting ready to open the brand new red that I got, I still got a little bit right here. All I got to do is make sure it's the same, and it definitely does look the same. It is almost about to run out, though. So I'm actually going to use, this is actually a smaller one too. One is a 500, one is a 300 yard thing of it. So we're going to go ahead and put the new one back. We're going to take this one out and we're going to pop this one in. And this last little part is just going to do the red border satin stitch around the design. Go ahead and throw this border on here. And I'll go ahead and take it off again so y'all can see how it finishes up. I was getting nervous there for a second and I thought it didn't catch. But as you guys can see, it did catch right there. It actually stitches about halfway into the design to catch it. And it is. This thing threw a clean border on there, man. Check that out. Nice clean border. I got 9 more of these things to make and some work after that. And I got to cut off the little jump cuts and all that type of stuff like that. But that's what it is, man. That's what it's looking like right now. Before I go ahead and take it out, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do on the machine, because I do have enough space down there to get one more in. And we ain't trying to waste no material at all. We're going to save it. So I'm going to press OK on the machine. And before I do it again, we're going to click adjust. And matter of fact, yeah. So we got to keep our eyes on this right here. So I stitched this one at the highest point that I could on this machine, right? So I'm going to scroll down. And what I'm looking at is this right here. So as soon as that goes off, I'm going to go one spot up to make sure it's still within a 4-inch workspace. There it is. So that's off. You see it flashing now. Let's put it back up a couple notches. Too much. There it is. So it should fit just in there perfectly. So now I'm going to hit this position marker right here. And I'm going to go to the highest point. And as long as that highest point does not touch the top of that other fabric, then I'm good there. As you guys can see, the highest point that it's going to hit is right there. And we're good. And the lowest point that it's going to hit, I'm going to hit it right here, is down there. And of course there's nothing at the bottom, so we have plenty of space. Back up and we're Gucci. And we're gonna snip snip. Any pieces of this that sticks out is gonna be showing through the red, and it's gonna look, you know, unfinished. So you want to get it while you can right now. Make it look very nice in the end. Nice finished product that looks professional. And I'm making these from the house. But again, man, I really do appreciate you guys that support these videos. Everybody who hits me up for orders, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be switching one of these days from the embroidery machine that I got right here to one of the, you know, the big size embroidery machines that actually stitch on hats and everything, and way larger sizes. That's what we're going to be upgrading to soon enough, when the time is right. We ain't going to jump the gun and do it just yet, until I feel like, you know, I'm going to be having orders and stuff for that. So even though I can't do it right now, if you guys are going to be interested in stuff like that, feel free to drop a comment below, because I know who my first customers are going to be. Hey, real quick shout out to, man, this book. I know you guys may or may not have heard of this book before. This right here is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've heard so much stuff about this book. I actually had it in my cart on Amazon for a very long time. And then I actually just seen one post on Facebook, and the details of that post made me have to pick this book up. So I've actually been reading this. I'm actually almost done with it. I actually just got it not that long ago, and yeah, just been skimming through it, man. And this book right here just lets me know that I feel like I'm on the right track. So if you guys are trying to get yourself on the right track, trying to become successful, you know, get your money right, which of course, who wouldn't want that, you know, to come their way, money and, you know, success. I definitely recommend you guys pick this book up. I do have a lot of other, you know, motivational books about, you know, living your dreams and stuff like that. And actually, how this plays into part with the embroidery machine is in this chapter right here. People who pay themselves first. Let's see if we can zoom in. I just want to show you guys this little charts right here about how I am using this embroidery machine, using the job to get the income. Then I use the income to buy an asset. My asset right here is this embroidery machine right there. This embroidery machine allows me to pay for all my expenses, pay for my rent, pay for my food, pay for my car, pay for everything. So just the fact that you guys are watching this video right now, you're watching it for free. But there's gonna be some advertisements and stuff throughout the video. When you guys watch this video, you guys are helping me, you know, build the assets to pay for the machine that has already paid for itself at this point. In addition to that, I'm not doing these patches just for fun. So I'm making the video for you guys, as well as I'm making this patch that somebody has already paid for. I just recommend you guys read this book. And if you guys have already read this book, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. And what other, you know, success motivation books would you guys recommend to me? Because I actually read. I don't really do, I used to actually do reviews like on YouTube, like a book review, and talk about the entire book. And I used to do a lot of different stuff on YouTube until I figured out what my lane was for YouTube, as in, you know, sharing with my audience. But I still do a lot of the stuff that I do, man. I still do shoe reviews, all that type of stuff, man. But I just want to share that with you guys real quick. Throw some comments below as to what book I should check out next. And again, like I said, I'll catch you guys when this first 2 sets of patches are all complete. All right, there it is. So we got it all cut out with the jump stitches. I'm gonna go ahead and release it from the hoop. And now, more surgery work. You gotta be very careful. Don't want to cut none of these threads. How many we got? We got a few right here though, man. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? They don't even want to spread. I gotta stack them. They don't slide like that. They Okay, so we got them so far, and we're gonna finish this all up in one day, man. One day. If you guys would like to see how I'm gonna package these orders up, not just right here, but actually how I'm gonna ship them, stay tuned, because I'm gonna be doing a review on this bad boy right here. Make sure y'all hit the card that pops up if you want to see it.